By early July 1941, German forces were racing towards Pskov, and nothing seemed able to stop them. Soviet defenses were collapsing, entire units surrounded, and the road to Leningrad was suddenly wide open. But what happened here would decide whether the Germans could keep their momentum or lose it. We joined German Army Group North on the Dvina River line, with the 4th Panzer Group preparing an offensive to strike deeper into the Soviet Union. On the 2nd of July, the 4th Panzer Group's offensive begins. In the 18th Army sector, the 67th Rifle Division is destroyed as the 8th Army retreats deeper into Latvia and Estonia. As this is happening, the 4th Panzer Group is advancing deep behind Soviet lines. The 1st and 6th Panzer Division on the 2nd and 3rd of July advanced nearly 75 kilometers and are roughly 20 kilometers from Ostrov. The Soviet 27th and 11th Armies have been pulling back to the Stalin defensive line, which is a strong series of defensive positions on the old Soviet border. On the 4th of July, the German 41st Motorized Corps, with the 1st and 6th Panzer Divisions at the forefront, continued to push towards the city of Ostrov. Also on the 4th and 5th, the German 56th Motorized Corps, including the 8th Panzer, 3rd Motorized, and the SS Division Totenkopf, continued to push towards the city of Opachka. By capturing this town, the 56th Motorized Corps hopes to outflank the 27th Army and make it easier to push on Pskov. To assist the 4th Panzer Group's push on Pskov, the German 18th Army is chasing the Soviet 8th Army into Estonia, and the German 16th Army is covering the 4th Panzer Group's flank and pushing on the town of Veliki Luki. July 6, the 1st Panzer Division pushes the remaining Soviet units of the 111th and 181st Rifle Divisions out of the city of Ostrov, capturing it for the Germans. With the 4th Panzer Group's first major tactical objective accomplished, the rest of the 41st Motorized Corps moves quickly to capture Pskov. With the 1st Panzer moving up the main highway and the 36th moving on secondary roads, the Germans hope to quickly capture the city and break the Soviet lines. In the 18th Army sector, several German divisions have been earmarked for the capture of Estonia, and they are quickly moving into the southern parts of Estonia. The German 16th Army is fighting off attacks from the Soviet 11th Army and the newly formed Soviet 22nd Army. The Soviet 8th Army has built a series of defensive positions from Parnu on the Baltic coast through Tartu near to Lake Peipus. They are hoping this series of defensive positions can hold up the German 18th Army's advance into the Baltics. On the 8th of July, the German 3rd Motorized Division pushes the Soviet 118th and 90th Rifle Divisions out of the city of Pskov, capturing the city for the Germans. The 1st and 6th Panzer Divisions advance and set up defensive positions north and east of the city. The 56th Motorized Corps is given new orders to move to the sector east of the city of Pskov and prepare to advance to the east. With the capture of the city of Pskov, the 4th Panzer Group is roughly 300 kilometers from Army Group North's ultimate objective of Leningrad. Early on July 10th, the German 217th Division captures the port of Parnu on the Baltic Sea, and together with the 61st Division advance into central Estonia. Meanwhile, the German 41st Motorized Corps continues its advance north of Pskov. The Soviet 118th Rifle Division is pushed towards the village of Gdov, and the 90th Rifle Division is pummeled by German airstrikes and units of the 1st Panzer Division. The main tactical objective for the Germans at this point in the campaign is the city of Luga, which is the gateway to the region of Leningrad. The 56th Motorized Corps continues its advance north. Due to the rough terrain around the town of Luga, the 1st and 6th Panzer Divisions swing northwest and try to outflank Soviet defenses around Luga by way of the Lake Somro route. The 41st Motorized Corps continues to push northeast towards Lake Ilmen. After encountering stiff resistance in central Estonia, the Germans choose to send 3 more infantry divisions into central Estonia to help them break through the Soviet defenses there. To stop or slow down the ongoing German assaults, the Soviet Union has set up an army-level command called the Luga Operational Group. Along with the 237th and 70th Rifle Divisions, the Soviets are continuing to pour heavy reinforcements into defending the approaches to Leningrad. The 1st and 6th Panzer Divisions have swung around Lake Samro but cannot gain much territory on the other side of the Luga River, as the Soviet 191st and 177th Rifle Divisions stop a deeper advance. The German 8th Panzer Division has almost reached Lake Ilmen, but its position is tenuous at best. It is surrounded on two sides by multiple Soviet divisions and is currently awaiting reinforcements before advancing further. The German 16th Army is covering the Army Group's eastern flank and has 6 infantry divisions in position on the 15th of July, and it has more marching in to join the defensive positions. Finally, we get to the 18th Army's sector. Currently, we have 5 German infantry divisions that are preparing for an offensive to push the Soviets out of Estonia and to capture the major city and port of Tallinn.